All right, let's add yet another chord. In this lesson, we're going to learn A minor. Now, if you remember in a previous lesson, we learned the chord A. And I mentioned that I liked playing it with the second, third, and fourth fingers. The reason for that is that if you make that A chord like this, and then you had to switch to A minor, your first finger is free to just go like that, and there's your A minor. So it's up to you. If you happen to like playing A the other way, that's okay. Let's break down the chord real quick. I've got my second finger on the second fret of the fourth string. I've got my third finger on the second fret of the third string. I've got my first finger on the first fret of the second string. In terms of the other three open strings, the low string is not being used, so make sure not to hit that. And then fifth string is open, and first string is open. Let's try each string individually, make sure it's nice and clear. So you notice that fourth string buzzed a little bit. It's because my finger was over too far. So let's slide a little bit. Perfect. Now let's strum it. Sounds good. So now we're going to take some of these chords we know and do yet another progression. This one is based on Knockin' on Heaven's Door. So we're going to play G, D, and then A minor, followed by G, D, C. All right? Let's check out those chords real quick. We're going to go G, D, A minor, followed by G, D, and then C. All right? This first strumming pattern we're going to do is very simple. It's going to be all downstrokes. We're going to do 2 downstrokes for G, 2 for D, and then 4 for A minor. And then same thing for the second half. 2 for G, 2 for D, and 4 for C. Let's give that a try. So I'll count out for us. 1, 2, ready, go. So we've got G, followed by D, followed by A minor, 4 times. Then we've got G, D, and then C 4 times. So let's do the whole thing one more time. Keep going. Great. We're going to have one more variation that we're going to add to this. And what we're going to do is add an upstroke in there. So check this out. The strumming pattern is going to sound like this. And I'm just going to stick with the G chord for right now so we can get used to it. So I'm just doing down, down, up, down, down, up, down. So what's going to happen is we're going to have G, D, A minor, G, D, and then C. So now that you heard that, let's try it together. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. So we got G, D, and then A minor, G, D, and then C. And let's do the whole thing one more time. All right, have fun with your A minor.